If you have a U.S. visa appointment scheduled in Uganda, the Democratic Republic of Congo, or South Sudan, stop everything and watch this right now. As of May 18, 2026, the United States has completely shut down all visa operations at 3 of its embassies. No interviews, no new appointments, no rescheduling. And this happened with almost no warning. This is not a rumor. This is confirmed by the U.S. State Department, the CDC, and multiple official embassy notices issued just hours ago. Welcome back to Immigration Updates Today. If you are new here, this channel covers real immigration news. No guessing, no clickbait, just verified updates that affect real people. Today's topic is something that is moving extremely fast. If you or anyone you know has a pending visa appointment at U.S. embassies in Juba, Kinshasa, or Kampala, this video is directly for you. The reason for this shutdown is an Ebola outbreak that is now so serious, the World Health Organization has declared it a global health emergency. The United States government responded within hours by suspending visa services, restricting entry for foreign travelers, and rolling out airport screening across the country. This is happening right now, this week, and it is already affecting thousands of visa applicants. Let's go through everything you need to know, step by step. What exactly happened? The visa shutdown. On May 18, 2026, the U.S. State Department announced a temporary suspension of all visa services at 3 embassies. The U.S. Embassy in Juba, South Sudan. The U.S. Embassy in Kinshasa, Democratic Republic of Congo. The U.S. Embassy in Kampala, Uganda. This is a complete pause. Every single visa category is affected. That includes tourist visas, business visas, student visas, exchange visitor visas, and immigrant visas. Nothing is moving. The State Department confirmed that applicants with already scheduled appointments have been notified directly. No new appointments can be booked at any of these 3 locations right now. The official statement from the department said it is committed to ensuring that its visa process upholds the highest standards for U.S. public health and safety. If you were waiting for your appointment, your case is not canceled. It is paused, but there is currently no timeline for when services will resume. The State Department said it will update its website once scheduling opens again. What should you do right now? Check your email for a notice from the embassy. Do not book flights or pay for travel until you get a confirmed new appointment date. Keep watching official channels for updates. The Ebola outbreak, why this is serious. Now let's talk about why the U.S. government took such a drastic step. The current Ebola outbreak is centered in the Democratic Republic of Congo. It has already spread into Uganda, with confirmed cases reaching the capital city of Kampala. South Sudan is also considered at high risk due to its geographic proximity. As of this week, health officials are reporting more than 300 to 400 suspected cases and over 130 deaths linked to the outbreak. Most of those affected are adults between the ages of 20 and 39, and more than 60% are women. What makes this particular outbreak especially concerning is the strain involved. This is the Bundibugyo strain of Ebola, a rare variant. There is currently no approved vaccine and no specific treatment for this strain. The only care available is supportive treatment. On May 17, 2026, the World Health Organization officially declared this a public health emergency of international concern. That is one of the highest levels of global health alert the WHO can issue. The average death rate for Ebola is around 50%. In some outbreaks, it has been as high as 90%. Health experts are warning that because cases may have been spreading undetected for weeks, the true scale of the outbreak may be larger than current numbers suggest. An American has already tested positive. This is the part that escalated the U.S. government's response. The CDC confirmed on May 18, 2026, that an American working in the Democratic Republic of Congo tested positive for the Bundibugyo strain of Ebola. The individual is a physician named Dr. Peter Stafford, who has been working at a hospital in Bunia in northeastern Datrax since 2023. He is affiliated with an international Christian medical charity. Dr. Stafford developed symptoms over the weekend and tested positive on Sunday. He is being transported to Germany for treatment because Germany has established experience treating Ebola patients and is a closer flight from the DRC. His wife, who is also a doctor at the same hospital, and another colleague were also exposed. Both are being monitored but are currently showing no symptoms. 6 additional Americans from the CDC field office are also being evacuated for health monitoring. The CDC confirmed there are approximately 25 people in its dark field team. This is the first confirmed American case, and it immediately triggered federal action. Entry restrictions and airport screening. The U.S. government did not stop at closing embassies. It went further. On May 18, 2026, the CDC invoked Title 42, a public health law that gives the CDC director authority to restrict entry into the United States during an outbreak of a communicable disease. This order is effective immediately for an initial period of 30 days. Here's what this means in practical terms. Non-U.S. passport holders who have traveled to Uganda, the Democratic Republic of Congo, or South Sudan within the past 21 days are now restricted from entering the United States. This restriction applies to foreign nationals. U.S. citizens and lawful permanent residents are generally exempt from the entry ban, but may still be subject to health screening upon arrival. In addition to the entry ban, the CDC and the Department of Homeland Security are implementing enhanced health screening at major U.S. airports and other ports of entry. Travelers arriving from affected regions will be checked for Ebola symptoms and asked about their travel history. The CDC, DHS, and other federal agencies are also coordinating with airlines and international partners to identify and manage travelers who may have been exposed to the virus. The U.S. State Department has also issued new travel advisories, warning Americans against traveling to the DRC and Uganda due to the ongoing outbreak. Who is most affected and what risks are real? Let's be very clear about who this directly impacts. If you are a citizen of Uganda, DRC, or South Sudan who had a U.S. visa appointment scheduled, your appointment is paused and you cannot enter the U.S. Right now, if you have been in one of these countries in the past 21 days. If you are from another country but recently transited through these regions, you may also face restrictions or additional screening at U.S. airports. If you are a student who had a visa interview coming up, a professional waiting for a work or business visa, or a family member in the immigrant visa process, your case is not canceled, but it is on hold with no confirmed restart date. The CDC has stated that the immediate risk to the general U.S. public remains low, but they have also said clearly that this situation is evolving and that measures may be adjusted as new information becomes available. One important point: the Ebola virus does not spread through the air. It spreads through direct contact with the bodily fluids of an infected person. The incubation period is between 2 and 21 days, with most people developing symptoms within 4 to 10 days of exposure. A person is not contagious during the incubation period, only once symptoms begin. Practical guidance: if you have a scheduled visa appointment at the U.S. Embassy in Juba, Kinshasa, or Kampala, here is what you need to do. First, check your email. The embassy has said it will contact affected applicants directly. Look for an official notification. Second, do not book or pay for any travel until you receive a confirmed new date. This suspension has no end date announced yet. Third, check the official U.S. State Department travel website regularly. They have confirmed they will post updates there when scheduling reopens. Fourth, if you are a non-U.S. passport holder who is planning to travel to the United States and you have been in Uganda, DRC, or South Sudan, in the past 21 days, you are currently restricted from entering the U.S. under the Title 42 order. Attempting to travel without checking this status could result in being denied entry at the port of arrival. Fifth, if you are a U.S. citizen or green card holder returning from these regions, expect additional health screening at the airport. Cooperate fully and declare your travel history honestly. This is not something to avoid. It is a process that protects you and others. Sixth, If you develop any symptoms such as fever, severe headache, muscle pain, vomiting, or unexplained bleeding after traveling in or through the affected region, seek medical attention immediately and tell your doctor about your travel history. Let's quickly summarize what we covered today. The United States has suspended all visa services at its embassies in Juba, Kinshasa, and Kampala, effective May 18, 2026. The reason is an active Ebola outbreak driven by the Bundibugyo strain, a rare variant with no approved vaccine that has been declared a global health emergency by the WHO. An American doctor working in the DRC has tested positive and is being transported to Germany for treatment. The CDC has invoked Title 42, restricting non-U.S. passport holders who have been in Uganda, DRC, or South Sudan in the past 21 days from entering the United States. Airport screening is now active at U.S. ports of entry for travelers arriving from affected regions. There is no confirmed timeline yet for when visa services will resume. Affected applicants should monitor official embassy websites and their email for updates. That is everything we know as of today, May 19, 2026. This situation is moving fast, and things could change within days. If this video helped you understand what is happening, please give it a like. It helps this channel reach more people who urgently need this information. Share this video with anyone you know who has a pending visa appointment in these countries. They may not have seen this news yet. And subscribe to Immigration Updates today so you never miss a critical update like this one. We cover these developments as they happen. No fluff, just the facts you need. Stay safe, stay informed, and we will see you in the next update.